Hi there, this is Craig back from StopDrinkingExpert.com. Welcome into another one of my frequently asked question videos about my Stop Drinking course. And today's, it's a good one. Is it too late for me? I hear this often. A lot of people will describe their drinking history to me. They'll say, Craig, I've been drinking for decades. Is it too late for me now? And they're referring to either their time of life or how deep they are into the rabbit hole. They've been doing it so long that there's no way out now. And the answer is always no. And in fact, 2 years ago, I worked with a lady in Florida one-on-one. She was in her mid-70s. Now, you would not believe the transformation that I saw. At the start of our time together, I was working with a very defeated old lady. She was beaten and she looked beaten. By the end of our time together, she'd taken up ballroom dancing again, something she'd given up 20 years prior. She had a glow about her. Her whole life had transformed. Previously, her children, her grown-up children, would not trust her to look after her grandchildren. That all changed. You should have seen the way her face changed in just a few weeks of working with me. So it's never too late. That sort of thinking, you should see it as evidence of acceptance, like you're in a victim mode because the evil clown that is alcohol addiction that lives in your head has persuaded you this is the case. I have a very good friend here in Cyprus who drinks very heavily and smokes very heavily. And I've said to him many times, I said, come on, look, you're an intelligent guy. You know what this stuff is doing to you. You can see what it's doing to you. Why don't you stop? And he looked me in the eye and he says, Craig, all right, us drinkers, we might have a shorter life, but we have a better life. And I thought, yeah, that sounds good. That's a good way to put it. And then I thought, but no, that's not true, because it implies that if you're drinking alcohol, you're skipping through the daisies and having a wonderful time of it and everything's going fine. And then one day, you die. And what a wonderful life that was. That's not how it goes with alcohol, is it? It's like quicksand. Slowly, it drags you down. It destroys everything. It steals everything that's important to you. It takes your finances, it takes your relationships, it takes your career, it takes your health, and very, very slowly, like torture, it painfully kills you. It absolutely devastates your life. And for most of your drinking career, your life would have been held in stasis. You would have been in a position of mediocre. Perhaps you didn't hit rock bottom. Perhaps you weren't one of those people that ended up on a park bench drinking cheap cider out of a brown paper bag. But what alcohol's very good at doing is holding you in a mediocre position. So you might have had a relationship, but it wasn't a great one. You had problems. You had a job, but you weren't going anywhere. You were just kind of getting away with it. You had a house, but you had a massive mortgage. You see what I mean? This is what alcohol does. So when you stop drinking, everything gets better. Not just a little bit. I'm talking quantities of scale better. Everything. And now I've been doing this for 12 years now. And before I started doing this, I was a broadcaster for 20 years. So I'm a speaker. I'm an orator by profession. It's my job. And I have never found the words good enough to express how good life gets when you stop drinking the attractively packaged poison. It's breathtakingly good. And it doesn't matter whether you're 30 years old or you're 70 years old. If you want the rest of your life from that point to be immeasurably better, then now is the time to take action. As the saying goes, the best time to have done this was 10 years ago. Yeah, for sure. The second best time to do it, right now. Not tomorrow, right now. So decide now and get started on my course and just see how amazing your life becomes. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.